Hey, this is John Kavax. Got another edition of My Take. Today we're going to take a look at Stamp's 1953 Cadillac Eldorado. Now, 1953, GM was the largest car maker in the world. They're riding a crest of a wave that developed out of the prosperity at the end of World War II. There was engineering going on, there was science, there was industrialization going all over the place, and it was all a major factor influencing the economy, which was absolutely booming. And despite some tensions that were being experienced in Korea, GM was really doing well. They were at the forefront of all of the industrial development that was going on. That was the year that GM decided to mount the most ambitious promotional campaign ever seen anywhere. It was called the GM Motorama. Now, the Motorama grew out of a large show in 1949, stationary, that GM put on. Had all of their cars out there, a lot of special paint, special trim, special colors, nothing really unique, but some really nice cars. And that was the first year we heard the term Coupe de Ville. We know where that went on. That show came again in 1950. This time it was bigger. There were more cars, more special colors, that sort of thing. Matter of fact, they showed a very special Cadillac called the Cadillac Debutante. That Cadillac had leopard skin interior panels, 24 karat gold trim, and they had proposed it for production, but it was going to be $35,000, the most expensive Cadillac ever made, and it never quite made it into production. So they took a little bit of a hiatus. The show came back again in 1953. This time it was just called the GM Motorama, and that's when the spectacular portion of all this started. It became a parade. They took it out on the show. There were special display cars made, show cars. Matter of fact, the word show car began to enter into the vocabulary when we talk about the car culture. And that show car was something very special, a special styling. I mean, back then everything was going to be about rocket ships and airplanes and that sort of thing. And so they had a special car from each division. Cadillac's was called the Cadillac Eldorado. It was a very special car, very sleek, very European looking, very Cadillac, but they actually put that car into production. It was sensational, and it really created, now they didn't make a whole lot of them, but it was a flagship of flagships. It was a flagship for Cadillac, who was very strong on that whole standard of the world theme then. So Stamp has made a model of that car. Now, it comes in 3 different colors, 5 different versions. There's a black with black interior, with a top up and a top down, 2 separate models. There's an Aztec red with a black interior, top up and top down. The interiors have contrasting accents. And then they have a color called pastoral blue, really nice baby blue, 2-tone blue interior. Now, I've got all the colors here. I'm going to show them to you, and then I'll tell you where you can get them. Okay, if you've been following my videos, you know that I think a lot of the paint process that Stamp is going through. I mean, market-wide right now, everybody's doing a really good job on finishes. We've just made quantum leaps in how well the paint is put down and how good it looks for all the manufacturers. I can't think of a manufacturer not doing a good job with that right now. But Stamp has just elevated all this. They've got a new proprietary process, from what I understand, that makes these things look incredibly deep and lustrous. I think they're better than factory. Great detail, great interior. We'll take a look at it a little closer later, but this color combo just pops. Got a definite 50s vibe to it, doesn't it? Here's a pastoral blue. It's just another really dynamic color combination, so indicative of what Cadillac was trying to do with the Eldorado in its first couple years. Now, we'll take a look at some of the details here. Incredible trim in the interior. The dashboard is well picked out, very realistic looking. The door panels, the seats look like they're real. Steering wheel is probably a little bit thick, but it's excusable because the interior detail on this is just incredible. A lot to see here. Take a look at the windshield with the tint at the top. Now look at the wheels, incredibly detailed, dual color crest in the middle of the wheels, well picked out. The grille
Very deep. It looks amazing. Those Dagmar bumpers, the headlights with the lenses and everything. There's an incredible amount of detail. It's just a beautiful car. Here it is showing off that finish again. Look at the lensing on the tail lights, the depth of the chrome, the hyper-realism of the trim on the sides and along the running boards. Well executed. Okay, so I admit it, I'm a pushover for a red car, but this thing doesn't just pop, it explodes. Beautiful colors interior, the lustrous paint, I keep going back to that, but it really is incredible. Wait till you see it in person. This is a very well executed model, stamped at the top of their game.
So there they are. It's an absolutely beautiful model, stunning colors. They've just done another great job on it. The retail on this is $129. They're getting hard to find. As a matter of fact, the color selection is getting very difficult to find. Few people have mentioned to me, sometimes your videos come out, I go to find the thing and it's already sold out. Well, it's not that the videos are late, it's that they sell out that quick. If you're interested in these cars, if you find them, you got to pick it up. Don't wait for it to go on sale. It's not going to happen. Don't wait for it to show up on eBay. It's going to be more expensive. So they're $129. Toy Car Geek has them. You can get them at Legacy Diecast. They have them. You can wait to find them on eBay. There might be a few showing up there. Probably not the best strategy if you want to add one to your collection. I'll give you the address for those places right here on the screen. You'll be able to contact those folks, see what they have in stock, see if they have your favorite color in it. So that is Stamp's 1953 Cadillac Eldorado. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a like down there in the right-hand corner. Love to have you as a subscriber. I've got plenty more coming. I've got all these we're going to do videos on.